I'm Kristin, and this is Jen.
Why do you guys have to introduce me? I was so pumped to be like, and I'm Jen.
I didn't even think about it this time.
Bitch. Anyway, we're in the Belmont Harbor, Chicago. A little bit change of scenery, a little bit more natural. So, what are we going to talk about?
Well, last night I went over to Jen's house.
You did?
And we drank almost 3 bottles of wine.
There's a lot of wine involved.
Yeah, it was an alright amount.
Yeah, it got me pretty drunk, so...
Yeah, I was up until 5 a.m.
I had a chicken pot pie for dinner.
It smelled like grilled cheese.
But it tasted wonderful.
It was really delicious, and Jen baked me cookies.
I did. I'm Susie Homemaker.
Yeah.
And then... what else do we do?
I know what else we did.
Okay, that makes it sound really bad. It wasn't like that,
No,
unfortunately,
that's not what we were
for Scott.
I can't believe you just said that.
What?
Hi, Scott.
Hi, Scott. This is the only way that we can contact you, so we might as well.
That's true. So, Jen's got to go to work in a few minutes, which kind of sucks, but we took some really amazing pictures.
We did.
And, also,
I have a job interview on Wednesday to be a photographer's assistant, and so that's really exciting because it'd be a pay increase and experience on my resume, and it's all black and white family and children portraits. It's really, she's got some really good work. You checked it out, right? Yeah.
It was fabulous.
It was. It's pretty good.
So, I'm going to see Devendra Banhart Tuesday with Bob, which will be amazing. I hope you're not jealous.
I'm not.
What else?
Rilo Kiley was in town last night at the Riv.
I totally didn't know that.
I didn't know until the 14th, so I don't think we could have gotten tickets even if we were bored.
I'm not. So Jen's putting on a jacket right now because she's a total bitch and it's cold and I totally don't have a jacket.
You had one in your car. You could have brought it.
You know, but Jen told me the weather was going to be 70 degrees.
It is 70 degrees, Kristin.
Hello.
So, what's something?
We had to move locations because of the lighting.
The lighting was weird. I kept becoming a ghost and disappearing.
You might not notice that we moved locations because we're just like 5 feet away from where we were before.
But there's no tree in the background.
But, so me and Jen watched the Sarah Silverman commentary at the VMAs last night.
We did, and I thought it was funny.
I thought it was extremely hilarious.
It was like that awkward silence at dinner where like the parents are fighting and like
you don't know what to say.
You don't know.
Nobody was laughing.
Right.
Which was awful.
Right. Because it was funny, like it was stuff that needed to be said. The whole "they're as cute as the hairless vagina that you came out of." Well, I mean, it's Britney and K-Fed. What? Yeah.
Anyway, so half of the country like hates Sarah Silverman right now.
Yeah, they were having a big discussion about it in the break room at work yesterday, and people were getting really defensive when I said it was comedy, and well, that's the whole point of it, is to, you know, kind of cross those lines that no one's willing to cross, and they're like, no, that's just completely wrong. It's disgusting. And I'm like, all right, you guys are fucking losers. Like, you're having a serious conversation at work during your break about celebrities.
Well, we're kind of having a discussion right now about...
But we're having a discussion about those people being stupid. So now we're in Kristin's car.
We are in my car, and we're about to wrap up our video session for today because Jen has to go to work. She sucks.
No, I don't suck. My work sucks. Who has to work till midnight
arguable.
on a Sunday in retail? For some reason, we are the only Gap that stays open until 7 on Sundays, like in the entire nation. And I perchance get to work at that one somehow.
It's really funny that we started talking about the Gap again.
I'm sorry you talked about me going to work and
That's true. This is probably my fault.
Yeah.
So, Jen, the lighting is a little different. Would you care to explain why?
Well, there's a lot of people on the streets over here, and we were kind of worried that they were going to be like, what the fuck is going on, and being able to hear us talk. So we rolled the windows up, and we closed the sunroof, and because the sunroof is tinted, it kind of, you know, blocked out some of that crazy glare that's coming in, and that's what happened.
That's fabulous.
I know, I'm so good at explaining things.
God! Alright, so, I am going to head over to Megan and Isaac's, and
I'm gonna go to work.
Sucks for her. I'm going over to Megan and Isaac's, and we're gonna go downtown to take pictures.
You have fun with your camera.
I'm gonna have a whole day of taking...
Burn! Ow, ow, ooh, text message. Okay, well...
Message!
Well, yeah, I think that's about it.
So, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful weekend.
Enjoy the weather. It's fantastic outside.
Mhm.
You really shouldn't be inside your house watching
No,
YouTube
it's
videos.
absolutely...
Well, it's gorgeous out
Well,
right
I
now.
mean,
By the
you
time
can watch
you
our
watch it,
videos.
it's not gonna...
Yeah.
Watch our videos!
Yeah, do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, bye-bye. Kristin and Jen's videos are awesome.
Mom's a big bag.
That's my commentary.